What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on Godzilla vs. Kong. Now we have some bad news, but maybe some good news. So if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the videos. At the 100,000 subscriber mark, I will be giving away such a great prize, so make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the videos. So let's break it down. So next week, Warner Bros. Studios is going to decide if they are going to delay Tenet. Now, Tenet is scheduled to come out this summer. The cinemas are still not open. I mean, technically they're opening in some states in America, but they're not open on a global scale. As we know, Christopher Nolan's Tenet movie looks absolute fire. Why did I mention this in a Godzilla vs. Kong video? Well, because Godzilla vs. Kong is scheduled to come out in November. But if Warner Bros. Is going to delay Tenet, then they're going to delay every single movie this year, and it will have a knock-on effect. Just like Venom 2 was supposed to come out in October, but now it's been delayed till next year. So that is the first story, that potentially Godzilla vs. Kong isn't coming out this year, which is pretty darn bad news. So the release date for the trailer, I don't really know if there is a trailer, if it's going to come soon. We know at CinemaCon back in March it was supposed to be there, but we've not really heard anything since then. So also in the news, now this isn't a news story, but I have started to cover video games in my videos, and I came across a really interesting article that says this: Godzilla vs. Kong 2020 game reported in development to coincide with movie's release date. Very interesting. So this is going back some time, but it still could be true because there's loads of games coming out on the Xbox X Series, PS4, etc. that still haven't been announced. So as the time of this article being produced, it said this: we now receive word that Godzilla vs. Kong game is reportedly currently in development with the release in the fourth quarter of 2020 to coincide with the release of the movie. Now this would make sense as the new platforms, the new consoles, the PS5, the Xbox X Series is coming out in the fourth quarter, which essentially is holiday period. So it would make a lot of sense. Now I do know people have debunked this story, but I think it would be pretty cool, and it would be a game that would bang. Now there have been other Kaiju games in early 2000s that did very well. So this fighting game will be apparently available on Xbox One, PS4, PC, Xbox X Series, and the PS5. Will include a pretty hefty roster of available monsters to choose from, with the possibility of added monsters via DLC. The report comes via Reddit, and before you say Reddit is always wrong, but it was right about the Games of Thrones Season 7 finale. It was right about Terminator Dark Fate. It was right about The Last of Us 2 leak. It's literally been right about everything. So there is a hefty list of characters. Godzilla 2014, Kong, Mecha, Godzilla MK1, King Ghidorah, Godzilla 1954, Jet Jaguar, King Caesar, Mecha, Kong, and Space Godzilla, and many more. It's got about 25. I don't have time to list all of them because there's a lot of weird names that I've never read. So apparently this was scheduled to be revealed at E3 2020, which would be June. As we know, Xbox is hosting an event for their real games in June after the debacle of the gameplay reveal, and Microsoft's head of marketing has come out and owned their mistake that it was kind of misleading, although they didn't really say that. So there's been no official information about this video game, but I thought I'd talk about it because I've got an audience that seems to love Godzilla vs. Kong, and it would be cool. We know all the merchandise that is kind of ramping up to do with this movie. We know the Titans, the Giants, the Goliaths, they're going to smash each other into oblivion. So it would be pretty cool. I'd get behind that. There is a game on the PS4 for this game already, which came out such a long time ago. So I would believe it, because there's video games for literally anything. There's fishing video games, there's train video games, there's Theme Hospital, there's making a roller coaster theme park. So a game like this makes freaking sense. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but we might as well report the story because well, why not? So, also in the news, there's been a few pretty cool, interesting articles in the last few days come out, and I haven't really done a Mecha Godzilla or a Kaiju based video in a while, so we'll go over some other stories, as you guys really seem to love these videos. In fact, these Godzilla videos are really popular. They are one of the most popular content that I do on this channel, which is very interesting, seeing as I only randomly did it once and you guys seem to like it, so we keep talking about it. So we have a massive Godzilla King of the Monsters statue revealed. Now, why does this tell us anything? It doesn't tell us anything. But what it does tell you is that he's grown massively. And it costs $638. Now, there will be an image of it on the website, Godzilla/movies.com. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it in because certain companies don't like you talking about certain things. Now, also, there is tons of new Kaiju merchandise revealed in the last week or so. Now, I don't know if this has any correlation to do with the movie that's coming out, but there are some pretty darn interesting Kaiju figures that are coming out courtesy of new Art Spirit figures. The Burning Godzilla looks pretty darn sick. So I understand most people into pop culture stuff, you will buy figures, you will buy action figures, you will buy all that kind of good stuff. So it does make a lot of sense. So recently we got a new banner for Godzilla vs. Kong, which we briefly went over in a previous video, which alliterates that there is official marketing going ahead with this movie. So I'm unsure at the moment if it is going to be delayed. We here at the channel, we do have contacts inside Warner Bros, but seeing as everything's on lockdown at the moment, Hollywood is working at a much slower pace. So it's been known for some time that the last battle, the last epic fight in Godzilla vs. Kong, apparently is only supposed to be in the context of a 5-minute fight. And I said it in a bunch of videos, and the reaction to that is quite bad. So I thought I'd address it briefly and explain why. It's basically pretty simple. Everyone should already know this. It's a case of CGI, special effects, 2 big characters. It's going to be the most expensive shot in the actual movie. But from people that have seen it, they are teasing something very interesting. Now, they are teasing that new Titans drawn to Skull Island, like we've seen in a post-credit scene for the movie. And also when it said monarchy to explore Hollow Earth. So it's rumored that Mechagodzilla could be showing up in this movie, but also that Monarchy, or Monarch, it depends how you want to say it, also are developing their own Titan, hence the post-credit scene in King of Monsters. And it's not just going to be a throwaway line that people thought it was going to be. What is a king to a god? That is a line that is famous in this movie. So one of the synopsis is very interesting. It's to do with humanity fights for its futures. Now it's interesting how they've changed the synopsis quite differently to make it less about the humans and more about the Titans in a way. Now we know they underwent reshoots for some reason, but it's unclear why the reshoots were done. There's been so many confirmations already just based on talking to people. Now I was going to actually put a spoiler video out talking exactly what happens in this movie, but then I don't want to leak what happens in the movie. So we're only talking about things that are factually already out there on the internet. So it is very interesting how new spoilers insinuate Godzilla has new powers and Kong has a new weapon, which if you've seen the toy leak, but for some reason Warner Bros took some videos down, and then you go over the most recent synopsis, legends collide as Godzilla and Kong, the 2 most powerful forces of nature, clash in the big screen. in a spectacular battle of the ages as a monarch embarks on a mission into fantastic uncharted territories, basically meaning they're gonna, like, I guess, make some new titans, unearthing clues to the titans' very origins. A human conspiracy threatens to wipe out the creatures, both good and bad, from the face of Earth. So it's gonna be interesting because Godzilla is almost like Earth's protector, and then Kong is almost like Skull Island's protector, and then you like wrap in the skull crawlers and everything like that. It's going to be very interesting. So there is some new footage that kind of appeared on the internet of some random, I'm not going to put it due to copyright claims and things like that, but I will clip it to where you can see it. There is some random dudes that don't look like they're any part of monarchy or monarch, randomly shooting at something. I will leave the link down below. It is from a different YouTube channel, so full credit to the guys over at Dangerville. They uploaded a video about unseen set footage, and to be fair, their breakdown's pretty decent. I can't work out what it is. It looks like they're shooting at something. I very much doubt it's a Titan because bullets won't do anything, so it's most likely something from Skull Island. So yeah, make sure to check that video out because that goes over new footage. Like I say, I don't personally want to show it myself due to the way YouTube is. So let me know down below, guys, what do you think is going on? Will this movie be delayed? Are we getting a new video game? Is Godzilla vs. Kong being turned into a video game? That would be sick. Don't troll me too hard if you think it's incorrect. We here like to talk about news, rumors, speculation, and everything in between. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. Make sure to check that YouTube channel out down below if you want to see the footage. I thought it looked pretty cool, and we will catch you in the next video very soon. If you've got any kind of explained videos or anything like that you want me to do in terms of the Monsterverse, just let me know down below and I'll be more than happy to sort that out and do more videos in the Monsterverse. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll get you in another video very soon. Catch ya later.